समझ जाएंगे। तुम हल्की सी शर्माना हम तेरे हो जाएंगे। तुम आंखों से बताना हम समझ जाएंगे। तुम हल्की सी शर्माना हम तेरे हो
It's 500,000. 500,000.
500,000, nothing less.
Hey, John, I need a negotiator.
Nothing less, nothing more. Who's the negotiator?
John, we need a negotiator. John!
The negotiator.
What do you mean?
Negotiator. I want a car or something. I don't know. All right.
You can give 500,000 Pakistani rupees, which really is not much Australian dollars.
Only Australian dollars.
What's the transfer currency?
Rupees to $1.
So what do they want? Rupee or they want dollars? Dollars. All right. Look, everyone is so hungry. Let's just go to have a dump.
No.
Singapore dollar.
We always have USD or SGD.
It's going to be Australian dollars. We're in
Alright,
Australia.
that's okay. Australian dollars is fine. Let's start. One question. Do you want to marry Areeba? If the answer is yes, we need the money.
What are you doing?
We need the money.
That's a heavy question, bro.
500,000.
You can think about it.
You have time to think about it.
500,000 rupees.
Every time.
Or dollars. Which one is that?
Alright, let's be a bit generous. Let's bring it down a little bit.
Okay.
Right, how about we just do this?
400.
Okay.
400,000.
What?
What is that? Is that dollars?
400,000.
Are they joking or that? Give me that.
I'll give you that.
What's this? This is something in there?
We start with 10 bucks.
You got this as well? Not yet. Not yet.
10 bucks for closing the door.
All right, we've got an envelope over here. It smells money.
There's a card in there.
You gotta check.
We gotta check over here. Sorry.
Check it.
Check over here.
Checking. You guys hold on. Enjoy the call, okay?
We're just making sure. Verifying the money. Yeah, nice. Alright, we've accepted.
इजाजत दो हम राह ताके बैठे हैं कोई इजाजत दो तुम हाथ थाम लेना हम सवर जा
Peace be upon you all and God's mercy and blessings. Firstly, I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet here today. I would also like to pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Zulfi and I'm Hashim, the groom's eldest cousin brother. On behalf of Areeba, the bride, and her family, her parents Mr. and Mrs. Iqbal, brother Usman and sister Nimra, who have travelled all the way from Singapore for the occasion, I extend a heartfelt welcome to you all to this solemn occasion, the Nikah ceremony of Areeba and Hashim. As we all know, the Nikah ceremony is an act of worship in Islam. And we here tonight are fortunate to witness the blessings associated with this auspicious event in the life of the soon-to-be newly married couple by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's grace and mercy. On behalf of everyone gathered here tonight, family and friends, those who have travelled from overseas or interstate, those who for whatever reason couldn't make it here tonight, the young and the restless, the bold and the beautiful. I think I'll stop with the soap opera references there now. But on a serious note, our sincerest best wishes to Areeba and Hashim as they embark on their matrimonial journey together. I think we're running a little bit ahead of schedule. Because we're waiting for the marriage celebrant, and I understand he's quite punctual. So before we welcome our esteemed marriage celebrant, who is Sheikh Bilal Danoon, to perform the Nikah ceremony, we'll just go through the program for this evening and just run through some housekeeping rules. So we're waiting for Bilal Danoon to arrive to perform the Nikah ceremony, and he will do the formalities. I'll request the witnesses to come to the stage as well, and that will be, once the formalities are conducted, there'll be a khutbah and a dua, and that, I think there's going to be a performance, a nasheed performance after that. At around 8:30, there will be, the main course buffet will be served, and you'll be called table by table to go and have dinner. And after that, or during that time, there'll be an opportunity to take some photos with the bride and groom. And can I suggest the family members take their photos first, and then followed by close friends. 9:30 is when we'll have dessert. And I think after that, there'll be a sort of a julwa ceremony, and perhaps a garlanding ceremony as well, and then there'll be the rukhsati at the end. And we hope to conclude the function at around 11 o'clock, or just after 11. So we've got about 5-10 minutes. We'll just wait for the marriage celebrant, but please enjoy yourselves and get acquainted with each other. I'm sure most of us know who we all are, so it's good to see everybody after such a long time. And yeah, enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. All praise is due to Allah. May the peace and the blessings of Allah be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. My brothers, my sisters in Islam, alhamdulillah that Allah has allowed us to gather here on this very beautiful evening to witness the nikah between Sayyid and Areeba. We ask Allah Azza wa Jal to bless this ceremony, to bless this union, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to do what's best and pleasing to Him. Ameen. Ya Rabbil Alameen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to proceed with the ijab and the qabool ceremony, the proposal and the acceptance. Inshallah, I'm going to be making my way with the wali, which is the father of the bride, Brother Iqbal Mahmoud, to my immediate left, inshallah, and with the witnesses, Brother Zahir and inshallah Sayyid Anis, inshallah the father, is that right? The father of the groom, inshallah, to receive the qabool from Areeba. Once we have the qabool from her, we'll come back here and then we will have the ijab and qabool ceremony, and then inshallah ta'ala Areeba will be joining us and be sitting with her future husband, who will then be her husband, inshallah. It sounds complicated, but it's not so complicated, inshallah. And then we'll have a short reminder and a dua. So, inshallah, please be patient with us as we go through the procedure and the process of ijab and qabool. So, inshallah, if I can kindly request now for the wali and the witnesses to join us in the bride's room, inshallah. Bismillah.
Yeah.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Brothers and sisters, inshallah, we're about to receive the qabool from the bride, Areeba Iqbal, inshallah, and confirming that she is accepting to marry Sayyid Hashim Ahmed, inshallah. So in a moment I'm just going to ask you whether you accept to enter into this marriage contract with Sayyid Hashim Ahmed, and I understand there's an agreed upon meher that has been agreed upon in the marriage contract. I will point this out to you for your confirmation, inshallah. I do understand that we're performing both the Islamic and the civil marriage, so we'll be signing the documentation for both an Islamic and a civil marriage, inshallah. So if you could just confirm that that's yourself, Areeba, and that is the marriage that's been agreed upon, is that correct? Inshallah. And just for the civil marriage, so we're performing this marriage today on the 9th of June. We're here in Concord today, and that's just your details. That's beautiful. Well, Areeba, you accept to marry Sayyid Hashim Ahmed. Alhamdulillah, we have your qabool today. I'd like you to just hold that there for me and just yeah. Okay, just gonna have some yeah. And we're going to have a few signatures, so we'll get all that out of the way. And that's the Islamic contract, and just over here. Thank you. And your certificate for today, and just on the top there, you can turn that around. Thank you. That's all. Thank you. And just some more formalities, just over here. We're going to go back outside now, and we're going to have the ijab and the qabool. I'll be requesting from inshallah Brother Iqbal to repeat after me. To repeat after me some of the words of offering, the blessing. If you're going to be repeating after me some words that are being said towards Brother Sayyid will repeat after me the words of acceptance and qabool, and yourself, Brother Sayyid, and Sayyid Anis, and brothers Zahir will be signing, inshallah, the documentation. That will make, inshallah, officially Sayyid Hashim and Areeba husband and wife. Then we will request for you to bring your daughter in to join us after the interview. After the ijab and qabool, she will join us, and once she has joined us, we'll then start a small hadith and dua, and that will conclude the ijab and qabool ceremony, inshallah. Is that straightforward? Yes. Inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, for your patience. Alhamdulillah, we have received the qabool Inshallah, so this must be very good news for Brother Hashim, inshallah. You excited or what? Alhamdulillah. So she has sight, so it's looking good so far. Now we still do need the blessing of her father. Inshallah, have you been in his good books? Inshallah, you have been, inshallah. So we have your qabul today, inshallah. I just want to double check with you that this is you, Brother Sayyid Hashim Ahmed, inshallah, and we're performing the marriage between you and Areeba Iqbal. The meher has been agreed upon. I understand that this is the meher amount, is that correct? Yes, that has been confirmed, inshallah. So without any further ado, I'm going to request from the bride's father, Brother Iqbal, to repeat after me these words. These words are being directed to Brother Hashim. Please say Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Zawwajtuka ya Hashim ibnati Areeba Iqbal. I offer my daughter Areeba Iqbal to you Sayyid Hashim Ahmed in marriage in accordance with the teachings of Islam. And Allah is my witness. Bismillah. Zawaja Areeba Iqbal. I accept to marry your daughter Areeba Iqbal in accordance with the teachings of Islam. And Allah is my witness. MashaAllah, tabarakallah, mubarak inshaAllah. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you both and keep you together in happiness and in prosperity. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have the signing of the marriage documentation, and then inshallah the bride will be joining us. Bismillah.
आज सजया वे सारा शहर आज हो गई आवे रब दी महर हाय सजया वे सारा शहर आज हो गई आवे रब दी महर अखियां चो डिगदे हंजू खुशियां दे तेरी बन जाना अज तू सजना वे अखियां चो डिगदे हंजू खुशियां दे तेरी बन जाना अज तू सजना वे खुशियां दा चढ़िया अज वेला वे सारेयां ने नचना सारेयां ने गाना वे खुशियां दा चढ़िया अज वेला वे सारेयां ने नचना सारेयां ने गाना वे सखियां ने सजना है मैं भी सवरना है आज दिन
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. My brothers and my sisters in Islam, ladies and gentlemen, you've just witnessed a very momentous occasion and chapter here, and alhamdulillah, Sayyid Hashim Ahmed and Areeba Iqbal officially become husband and wife. Mubarak to both of them. Barakallahu lakuma. My brothers and sisters, it's now time for the bride to join her husband, inshallah. So we're going to kindly request from Brother Iqbal to bring, inshallah, his
ख्वाब है तू नींद हूँ मैं दोनों मिले रात बने रोज यही मांगू दुआ तेरी मेरी बात बने बात बने मैं रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी मैं रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी मुझे खुद में घोल दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी मैं रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी मुझे खुद में घोल दे तो
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. What a very beautiful evening, and we praise Allah and we thank Him for having blessed us to gather here to celebrate a tradition from amongst the traditions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that is the tradition of nikah. I'd like to take this opportunity, inshallah, and share a few words with Hashim and Areeba as they embark on this very exciting chapter of their lives. One thing we have learned is that a good marriage is going to keep you happier and healthier. That the quality of your marriage dictates to a very large extent the quality of everything, be it the quality of your mental health and your physical health, the quality of your parenting, your cooking, your driving. It's so important to be in a happy marriage. There's an Arab proverb that says it's better to have 1,000 enemies outside of your home, but don't have one enemy inside of your home. Your home really needs to be a place of serenity and tranquility. And when we look at the Quran, and specifically the verse in Surah Ar-Rum, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He spoke about marriage, He says, and from amongst His signs is that He created for you spouses for you from your own kind, so that you may live in tranquility with them. And He has put between you both as husband and wife affection and mercy. We see in this noble verse that one of the primary objectives of marriage is to find serenity, to find tranquility. And you can do that through a healthy marriage. And so it's really important for the husband and the wife to be intentional about the contributors that will contribute towards serenity and tranquility. We know that, subhanAllah, Allah has mentioned two pillars here, and they are affection and mercy. That throughout the marriage, there must be ongoing moments of affection. Just like we see the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam displaying countless moments of affection with his wife Aisha or with his wife Khadija radiallahu anha. We see that, for example, that even after the death of Khadija, the Prophet ﷺ was sending gifts to the friends of Khadija to show how much he loved Khadija. We see that the Prophet ﷺ was having foot races in the middle of the desert with Aisha, and in the first race that they have, she beats him in the race. And later on, we know that Aisha puts on a little bit of weight, and the Prophet ﷺ has a race with her, and he wins that race. And we know that he drank from the same place that she drank from in a cup, or he ate from the same place of a bone that she ate from. All of these behaviors are nurturing love. It's important that love is always nurtured, right? So there's once a student asked the teacher, they said, what's the difference between love and like? And the wise teacher said that when you like a flower, you pick it. But when you love a flower, you water it. So we need to water our flowers. We need to water our relationships. Subhanallah. So yes, I do encourage, inshallah, Hashim and Areeba also to keep your marriage in your dua. That you always mention your marriage in your dua. So today was Friday, and between Asr time and Maghrib time is a great time, a remarkable time to make dua and to include your marriage in your dua. So it's really important to remember that. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He praises those who make dua for their marriage. He says in the Quran, وَالَّذِينَ يَقُولُونَ رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَجَعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. That those who say, رَبَّنَا, our Lord, our Rabb, هَبْ لَنَا, bestow upon us, مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا, from our zawj, our spouse, وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا, and our offspring, our children, that which will be the delight and the apple of our eyes. This is an incredible dua. So always ask Allah, for the blessing and to bless your marriage and to shield your marriage, protect your marriage, because so much depends on your marriage, insha'Allah ta'ala. We do also remind you, insha'Allah, to always be respectful towards each other and to display emotional intelligence at all times. It's so important for a husband and wife, for their hearts to be tethering, to be connected. Nobody wants to be disconnected. And one of the most important connections in relationships is the connection of the heart, the emotional connection. And for as long as there is an emotional connection, the physical connection and the fun times become organic. They become very natural. So it's so important, inshallah, for there to be good communication around your expectations, around your needs, around your values, around what makes you happy, what makes you sad, and perhaps even what makes you mad. It's so important to have healthy relations, healthy communication. There was a study of 700 couples, and these couples were married for over 30 years, and they were over 65. And they wanted to know, what is it that kept their relationship together for so long? And what stood out the most as a response is that these couples were able to sit down and have difficult conversation or be able to communicate difficult issues whilst maintaining respect. By being respectful, by being loving, by being understanding, by being empathetic and sympathetic. It's so important really to have good communication. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless this couple, to bless Hashim and Areeba with a remarkable marriage. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. And we want to thank you, Hashim and Areeba and your families, because part of Islam is, as the Prophet ﷺ said, that part of thanking Allah is to thank the people. And we want to thank you for including us to be a part of your story, a part of this chapter, a part of this gathering and your journey. Allahumma ameen. My brothers and my sisters in Islam, we're going to conclude this part of the ceremony with a dua, asking Allah Azza wa Jal to bless this couple. So please, let's raise our hands in dua. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Oh Allah, we ask you by your beautiful names and attributes to bless this marriage between Hashim and Areeba. Oh Allah, bless their health. Oh Allah, bless their wealth. Oh Allah, bless them with a righteous and a healthy offspring. Oh Allah, guide them both to all that is most pleasing to you and to that which warrants massive success in this worldly life and massive success in the afterlife. Oh Allah, inspire them to do what is good. Ya Allah, guide and protect them from the evil even of their own selves and from the evil of others. O Allah, bless their family and friends who have joined them on this auspicious occasion, this blessed occasion, Ya Allah. And Ya Allah, have mercy upon those who couldn't join them and bless those who couldn't join them. Allahumma ameen, Allahumma ameen, Allahumma ameen. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala nabiyyina Muhammad walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And once again, congratulations, Mubarak, Hashim and Areeba.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allahu, 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 Allahu,
اغفر لنا ما
رضوان أبي بكر وعن عمر ثم الرضا عن أبي بكر وعن عمر ثم الرضا عن أبي بكر وعن عمر وعن علي وعن عثمان ذي الكرم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته 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 لكل حول من الأهوال مقتهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما
I request everyone to please stand so that we can recite Salah. صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم
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 يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك
يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك
दिल में तुम मसनद नशी हो इस मकान के तुम मकी हो दिल में तुम
मसनद नशी हो इस मकान के तुम मकी हो हम मरे तो वो ज़मीं हो हम मरे तो वो ज़मीं हो और सिराने भी तुम्हीं हो या नबी सलाम अलैका या रसूल सलाम अलैका या हबीब सलाम अलैका सलावतुल्लाह अलैका
याद में आका तुम्हारी उम्र रो रो कर गुजारी
याद में आका तुम्हारी उम्र रो रो कर गुजारी
अब तो सुन लीजिए
हमारी अब तो सुन लीजिए हमारी
कहते हैं हम सब
बेकारी या नबी सलाम अलैका या रसूल सलाम अलैका या हबीब सलाम अलैका
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه بفضل سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين جزاك الله خير.
ऐसा देखा नहीं खूबसूरत कोई जिस्म जैसे अजंता की मूरत कोई जिस्म जैसे निगाहों पे जादू कोई जिस्म नगमा कोई जिस्म खुशबू कोई जिस्म जैसे महकती हुई चांदनी जिस्म जैसे मचलती हुई रागनी जिस्म जैसे के खिलता हुआ एक चमन जिस्म जैसे के सूरज की पहली किरण जिस्म तरशा हुआ दिलकशो दिलनशी संदली संदली मरमरी मरमरी उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं आफरी 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 तू भी देखे अगर तो कहे हम नशी आफरी 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 उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं उसने जाना कि तारीफ मुमकिन नहीं
जाने कैसे बांधी तूने अखियों के डोर मन मेरा खिंचा चलाया तेरी ओर मेरे चेहरे की सुबह जुल्फों के शाम मेरा सब कुछ है प्यार से तेरे नाम नजरों ने तेरी छुआ तो है ये जादू हुआ होने लगी हूँ मैं हंसी
फूल की तरह शादाब है चेहरा उसका है या कोई माताब है चेहरा जैसे गजल चेहरा जाने गजल चेहरा जैसे कली चेहरा जैसे कमल चेहरा जैसे तस्वीर भी तस्वीर भी चेहरा एक ख्वाब भी चेहरा ताबीर भी चेहरा कोई अलिफ लैल भी दास्तां चेहरा एक पल यकीन चेहरा एक पल
कच्ची डोरियों 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 से मैनू पक्की यारियों 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 में होंदे ना फासले ए नाराजगी कागजी सारी तेरी मेरे सोहणिया सुन ले मेरी दिल दियां गल्लां छोटी मोटी रुस के रुसा के दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे नाल नाल बह के अख नाले अख नू मिला के तो छुपा के रखा आँखां ते सजा के तुम्हें मेरी वफा रख अपना बना के मैं तेरे लिया यारा ना पावी कदे दूरिया मैं जीना है तेरा मैं जीना है तेरा तू जीना है मेरा दस लेना की नखरा दिखा के दिल दियां गल्लां करांगे नाल नाल बह के अख नाले अख नू मिला के दिल दियां गल्लां दिल का दरिया बह ही गया इश्क इबादत बन ही गया खुद को मुझे तू सौंप दे मेरी जरूरत तू बन गया बात दिल की नजरों ने की सच कह रहा तेरी कसम तेरे बिन अब न लेंगे एक भी दम तुझे कितना चाहने लगे हम तेरे बिन अब न लेंगे एक भी दम तुझे कितना चाहने लगे हम तेरे साथ हो जाएंगे खत्म तुझे कितना चाहने
How do you feel?
Okay, Abdullah, don't do it like that.
Abdullah, you said
He's got a contingency plan. He has a spare pair of some loafers. Just let them. Move back.
You gotta hide the shoe. You gotta hide the shoe. Hide that shoe. Hide the shoe.
You better take these. You better take them. Excuse me, sir. Can I take
You're on this side.
You're ready to ruling them all?
Get the shirt! I mean, don't get the shirt!
Oh my god!
Get the socks! Get the socks! Hey, what are you doing? Sorry. No, not the socks.
Look at the socks! Oh my gosh!
Do you want this place to be fumigated?
Yes.
No. So to get your shoes, you have to give something back to us.
We need some money.
We need some money, please. Give Billy, he betrayed you. Hey, Billy, he betrayed Billy. Take it.
How much do we want you?
500.
Right, sister.
1,000.
The one sister.
Rupees? What? Rupees?
Australian
The price to return your shoes back.
This is not
What's it about? We give you $5. What's about family? So where's the cash, mate? The cash? We have pay us as well. Pay us. Hey, don't forget me, bro.
We got later, man.
We got $5. After all, we did. $5? 1 second. Billy.
No, my face.
Okay. We want money. You've got money.
We want the bed. We want money.
Okay, can we just pause the negotiation because we're going to perform the Juma.
Yeah, no, we're doing this first. Okay.
Jungle Balloon housing.
You've got two options. First option is what's in my hand. Second option is what's in my pocket.
It's in your pocket.
I don't know. That's the risk that you and me is to think about. What's in here? My dad didn't put my ears back when I was little.
I get it.
So my ears.
50-50 chance.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Probable.
No.
Choose one.
By
In
force.
my pocket or in this envelope?
By force. By
Other
force.
one.
That sounds
One.
Don't we take your shoes? We can take
You
them.
want to choose one. Take the pocket, bro.
Are you sure? Give both. Are you sure about
Alright.
Did he say this pocket?
No less.
No. Just choose one, man. Just choose one.
What?
I'll go home without choosing.
The pocket or the envelope? Which one? Take the envelope. Take the envelope.
Are you sure? Pocket later.
Might be something.
Envelope now, pocket later.
No, we want to wait the envelope. No, might be something.
There's no choice.
No, we like to pay the shoes. One pocket. One pair of shoes in one pocket and one for the
Hey, I'm not on your side.
You signed the contract.
Areeba.
Okay, envelope now and pocket maybe, you'll never see it coming.
Areeba card is not part of this negotiation. She's going to compromise
Oh shit,
the
this rules
negotiation.
Come on, just pay up, mate. Come on. Thumbs up. Anyone.
Choose.
It's my choice.
He's got
We have the magic.
The
We have
money's
the
in the
magic.
Shirani pocket.
You got deep pocket.
Pocket.
Deep pockets.
Pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pockets. Oh, nothing in my pockets.
Don't give the shoes back yet. Check the envelope first.
You have to look an envelope.
Go bring the shoes.
There's money in there.
That's it. So, Bismillah. That's it.
Yeah, looks good. Alright.
Come on.
Pockets, just saying, you have way more in his pocket.
Yeah, can I have my I don't have pockets, man.
Do you want me to check it?
Hashim gets his shoes back for how many Australian dollars?
Don't worry about the
Okay, it's part of the negotiation, alright. But it's being done in front of everyone, I'm not sure what kind of condition it's done. Alright.
We are looking at Areeba. You are looking at the first time.
Yeah, you have to pretend. Are you excited? What do you see, Hashim? What? Can we lift it up higher?
Is that pie, bro?
You see her zulfe.
Do you see her? Do you see each other?
क्या दिखता है बोलो?
Bro, what do you expect me to say? I'll say
बोलो माशाल्लाह सुभानअल्लाह गाना गाओ
चांद नजर आ रहा है पाकिस्तानी
ओए अब्दुल्ला अब आपको लेने जी
You guys are cool. Okay.
खेलिए अच्छा 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 वो आपको ये पकड़ना है देखो देखो देखो
You saved her.
माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह
That's the ring, boys. That's the ring. That's the money shot.
माशाल्लाह
Isn't it the other finger?
No, because she's got rings, full of rings.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Teaspoon keys.
It looks good.
That's a lot of blue.
He wants to give it to you in front of everyone.
मेरा आपकी बेटी को मेरा आपकी अमानत है ये हमारे पास है और फिक्र मत करो ये बच्ची बहुत अच्छी है आपको बता दिए ये मेरी बेटी है ये हमारे घर में हमेशा हर एक खुशी में रहेगी आप उसका फिक्र मत करो ये हर एक टाइम हर एक राजा खुशी की जिंदगी गुजारेगी काफी खुशी की जिंदगी ये मेरा वादा है
बहुत चाहने वाले हैं बहुत इज्जत करेंगे फूल के जैसा रखेंगे फूल के जैसा रखेंगे आप इतना इत्मीनान करिए इनके प्रेम मामू आला ये लोग सब चाहने वाले लोग मेरा भाई बहुत चाहने वाला मामा चाहने वाले आप इत्मीनान करिए और इसको बहुत फूल के लेकर आप इत्मीनान करिए मेरा नहीं आप बाबा के वो बाकी बहुत उसको गाइड से बहुत ज्यादा कि मेरा भाई उसका भाई और इनके मामू आए ये लोग बहुत मोहब्बत वाले झाने वाले बहुत नसीब वाली बच्ची आपकी बहुत नसीब वाली बच्ची हाशिम खुद इसका आप इत्मीनान
ठीक है भाई साहब
बहुत अच्छी रहेगी बहुत खुश रहेगी हम सुनने में आएगा
Come on, dog.
Oh, you're on it.
Oh, get this one temper.
Where's crying? Don't worry. Hey, this is
I feel like working out. He's trying.
your sister, nice. She, you guys, doesn't she do that? She'll be able to don't worry about it. You're most welcome to come anytime. You're most
And yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what I'm doing. आप फिक्र मत करो आपकी बच्चे हमारे महफूज हैं हमारे
Can I sit there? Yeah.
Inshallah. Start. Inshallah.
अब बोलने की जरूरी नहीं है हम तो बता दिए हमारी बच्ची है हमारी घर की बच्ची है
ये इनको बेटी नहीं है बेटी से बढ़ के देखेंगे बोलिए
Inshallah. Start. Nice smile. Inshallah. She's mashallah. She's in good family.
This is what you want.
मुसाफिर हो मैं कोई राह अनजानी तुम एक मुसाफिर हो मैं कोई राह अनजानी मन चाह मोड़ दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी मैं रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी मुझे खुद में खोल दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी